It's another day in Southern California. So I'm on a mission to share my home with my daughter, which is now her home. And so the weekends that are coming, the weekends that ahead, we have just a few more weeks of summer. I plan to share more and more of California with her. Today we're going to be taking a trip up along the coast. We're going to head up towards Long Beach, drop by the battleship Iowa. We don't have enough time, so we're just going to look at it, kind of wet the whistle, see if they might be interested in seeing more about it in the future, go back and do the tour. And we're going to head up towards San Pedro, stop at a little market up there that I know, get some snacks, go to White's Point, maybe play a little in the tide pools, and then meander up the Pacific Palisades towards Palos Verdes, and then have dinner in Torrance Redondo Beach area. Maybe take if there's time, I told Emily and Yumiko to bring their swimsuits. If there's time, maybe take a dip in Redondo Beach waters there just as sun goes down, and a nice little trip back. So today's just kind of an easy little tour, driving tour today. And more for the future ahead, but I've made a resolution. I am not going to let another weekend pass without a chance to make memories with the family. So off we go. See ya. This torii marks the spot of a Japanese fishing village on Terminal Island here in the port of Los Angeles in Long Beach. You can see the cranes over there for the commercial lifting. I think this still remains one of the largest harbors in the world. Emmy and I were just looking at the fish swimming down there. There's people on boats and the like. And Emily and I were just admiring the story told along this wall over here. And you can see the torii. Emmy, oh, that guy's kind of loud. Yomu. Taiyo. Taiyo. Imi wa nani? What does it mean? A lot of fish. That's what it means? Really? A lot of fish. I don't know why that's really funny. And definitely not a funny place. So we've got the shrine of a lot of fish. Right? Thanks for bringing a little laugh. I was almost breaking out in tears just a moment ago. Emmy and I were reading all about this, and there we go. There's the statue here with the guys. And there's a little... Oh, here he's cutting the net or something. And over here... Oh, what is this? Black current off our shore. Fish is so plentiful, yet hardship parents endured. We remember and honor forever our village no more. So this was the village site of a Japanese fishing community up until the start of World War II, at which point they were given 48 hours to vacate their homes. This was a real village here, homes and shops and fishing boats and the like, and the Japanese were all removed to internment camps. You can see more over here telling the story. And Yumiko's taking a little rest. She's not feeling so good right now, so she's taking a little rest. And here and they never came back. The village was lost. So this plaques here tell the whole story. You can see some images of the old village with the koinobori carp streamers. You can see where the village was here with the homes and the like, and I guess they're everything. Very, very nice. I never even knew this was here. Yeah, Hashimoto Company. Never knew it until Emmy and I were just chuckling. These girls look a little like Emily. I mean, like Yumiko in her childhood photos. So we never knew this was here, and here we found it. Now we're heading off to the another World War II element, the battleship Iowa. I think it's Iowa. I heard sea lions over there. Wonder what. Okay, CL. Off we go to the battleship. All right, here we are at the battleship Iowa. Look at that. So, Emmy, do you know what this is? You know what a battleship is? Battleship is a battleship, yeah. Well, during World War II, this was, before World War II, this was the main type of ship that was used for fighting. And it was during World War II that it was discovered that the aircraft carrier was vastly more powerful than a battleship in terms of its capability of delivering force, and it was actually a game changer. So it was during World War II that the aircraft carrier overtook the battleship, but prior to World War II, battleships were everything, and this was one of the big ones. Look at all those guns. And they have all the, see that up there, the white one right there? Can you see that one? That's actually a robot called a phalanx, and it can kill anything. It's really badass. And then these, so it's newer, and then these bigger guns here and the huge guns up there. They could launch huge projectiles. So it's retired now, of course, and it's just here for display, a museum. Today we're just doing a little checkout. We have other things in mind, so we wanted to stop by and show this to you. How would you like to come back and we'll check it out sometime? We'll take a tour, okay? All right. Okay, there we are, Battleship, Iowa, here in the port of Los Angeles, Long Beach Harbor. Off we go. Just one more thing I want to show you. Next to the battleship here, beautiful big old cranes for offloading from the big ships. That's the Vincent Thomas Bridge right over there, and that holds a record as being the longest, biggest, shortest, smallest, heaviest, greenest something bridge in the world. I don't quite remember, but it's got some sort of record, but it's like a little Golden Gate bridge. And I remember passing over that when I was a kid, always thinking, ooh, it's like the Golden Gate. It's notorious, it has a little history. It's notorious, Ridley Scott's brother, I can't remember his name, he was also a film director or producer. He made, I can't remember his name, he made Top Gun, the director of Top Gun. He committed suicide on this bridge a long time ago. He jumped off the southbound lane over there, stopped at the top without hesitation, threw himself over the rail. Body was found the next day, I believe. Anyway, that's a little history there with that. I used to come over here when I was this diver. I used to catch the Catalina Express off of the Catalina at the harbor terminal here. I don't think it's there anymore. And then I used to pick up dive boats on the other side over there. That's Terminal Island over there, and this is San Pedro area, I believe, over there. We're heading over there now to White's Point. That stop sign looks like it's a little lax. Off we go. This place is called Crafted at the Port of Los Angeles. I was driving along this road here, and I saw it, and it took me a little bit to find the entrance, kind of hidden. And it looks like it's in an old, shipyard building. And it says it has things and food. We're going to go and take a look-see. Don't know what it is. So this is pickled red onions and melon mayor lemons. Tickled beets. This one looks good over here. Pomegranate. Sorry if it's not coming through well on the camera. The lighting is nice. So I was talking to the people. This place has been here for 3 years. And this is an old World War II warehouse. Look at all the wooden rafters up there. Isn't that nice? And it's like kind of like a Etsy shop for all the local Long Beach, San Pedro craftspeople to display and sell their wares. So we have, this is Paradise Preserves and all kinds of other things. Everything here is handmade. It really is like Etsy. Look at that. So we're going to look around a little bit. Beverage station. I'll see what they got. Interesting. Like they've got a used book corner. All books $2, 3 for $5. Look at this. I haven't been in a used bookstore since forever. In fact, it's even hard to find any bookstores anymore. Interesting. Sorry, I'm moving it too fast. The Great Wall of Fiction. Just goes on and on. I love these kind of places. I just love the building though. This building, all this wooden infrastructure just blows my mind. So many of these buildings are just empty here. Just like in Japan, I saw that all the time. Old infrastructure, old architecture, just abandoned or just let alone to kind of go back to whatever. It's even more interesting to me than anything else. Interesting skirt. It's like a mermaid skirt. There's my girls. I could hear it above, and then I looked up at it. There's another one down there. The name on it is moving so slowly I can actually read it. It's called Big Ass Fans. Big Ass Fans. It really is a big ass fan. It's huge. It's the size of one, bigger than an automobile. Amazing. And really blows. If you were following my videos, well, my family was in Japan and I was alone here. You may remember this place, the corner store. I came here on my motorcycle one day while I tried to cruise around the Pacific Palisades from San Pedro to Torrance. And now I'm back with my family. I noticed they had a restaurant there. They had a huge selection of root beer and cream soda. My wife said this place is made for Jim, and definitely. And there's Yumiko and Emily going in right now. I wanted to get a photo. This is definitely a community that I could retire to, San Pedro. We're just steps from the beach. Very nice little surfboard shop there. We're gonna go inside and have some lunch now. It's great to actually bring to fruition a dream that I had, which was to take my family here after I discovered this place. Very hard to find. I only found it because of the road closure from the landslide that occurred here. So let's head on in. Nice little dining, outdoor dining. Hi. Let's take a look-see. Isn't that nice? There's a menu up there. The dining area. Mural. We got live music. Check that out. I got a selection of root beers. And a marlin. Very nice. Excuse me. Look at that selection of root beers. There we go. Time for some lunch. It's probably backwards, but this is chocolate covered maple smoked bacon soda. Yeah. It's backwards, I think, yeah. So this is gonna give this a try. I'm thinking about Molly. See back behind me, all kinds of sodas back there. All on the wall. There we go. Well, I have to say, that is exactly what the label says. This is definitely chocolate covered bacon, maple bacon flavored soda. Give it a try. Emmy, try my chocolate covered bacon soda.
$1.75 for that.
I paid $1.75 for that experience. And that's an experience. Well, here's one thing. If I just got a regular soda, I'd forget it. I'll never forget this. I made a memory.
Yeah, you will. You have to.
I have to. Let's only hope. Okay, so here we go. Our food's coming. I got the cheeseburger. Yumiko got the Sailor's Delight. I got an extra pickle. And Emily got herself a cheese dog, chili cheese dog over there. Looking an extra toothpick. I'm all loaded up on you. Sacrifice my sandwich. Here we go. Itadakimasu. I haven't seen it in quite a while. This is just outside the market we were eating. It's a take a book, leave a book, the corner market bookstore. All kinds of different things in here. That's very nice. I love that type of thing. Just outside the market. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Little celebrity treatment going on here. Yumiko and Emily are driving along, and we ran across a peahen and 3 pea chicks crossing the road. And if you've ever...
Peahen?
That's what they call them. Peacocks are the boys. Peahens are the girls. Yeah. And then the babies are called pea babies. You can just call them pea ditties for short. And
You sure you're not making that up?
well, I don't know. Anyway, there it is on the lawn. It looks like a lawn ornament. It's not. I will get out and bother them, but I think they probably don't want to be bothered. Anyway, there it is. The babies have gone to the underbrush. And let me see if I can call to them. Woo, 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 woo. Didn't work. Anyway, there you go. That's one of the things you encounter when you're just driving along the streets of San Pedro, the hills of San Pedro. Damn, I like this community. I would love to retire here. This is really nice. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I think so.
Gee.
Yes, Ernest. I used to know one. His name was Ernest J. Peabody, the Peacock, the third. Okay, there we go. All right, off we go. Next stop, White's Point. We're here at White's Point. A lot of history for this place for me, but I want to show you. We're next to Los Angeles Harbor. See that concrete bunker right up there. I believe that that's where they had guns to fight off the Japanese submarines that they thought would be coming to torpedo ships or, bomb ships here at Los Angeles Harbor. So they had the gun outposts up there, and they actually had homes over here that they destroyed because they thought they could be used as landmarks for the submarines as well. So we're going to peek over the edge, a place that has a lot of history for me. You're trying to hide from the wind, but this is White's Point, and I was just telling my wife and daughter that when I was 16, I was a volunteer with the Greater Los Angeles Council of Divers, aka the GLACD, and this dude named Paul who ran it, we were making underwater maps of the area just out here because there's hydrothermal vents out there, and we were scientists were studying something called chemosynthesis, which is the of course photosynthesis, driving energy from the sun through chlorophyll and plants like this, but chemosynthesis is driving energy through chemical processes related to hydrothermal vents. And just at that time there have been deep hydrothermal vents discovered way off the coast of Mexico, down thousands of feet. But these hydrothermal vents are right offshore. In fact, right in there you can smell the sulfur smell. It smells like rotten eggs. So I used to come down here almost every weekend, a 2-hour drive or so. I was 16 years old, fresh with my driver's license, had my scuba, my certification on my gear, and I'd come down here, we'd swim out there. We'd spend all day out there, 2 tanks, less than about 10 or 15 feet, so we could stand there for hours without worrying about nitrogen narcosis or anything. And we would actually bring our lunch and have our lunch underwater. We'd have all our map surveying gear underwater, and I'd plunk down with the 2 guys, Paul, I can't remember his name, and the other guy, and we would, we'd bring out our lunch and we'd eat our lunch. Remember, we'd take a bite, pull the regular out, take a bite, chew it, swallow it, put the regular back in. We'd have water to drink as well. It was great. My life almost went a completely different course here. I actually got contacted. I wasn't contacted by, but I wound up in contact with the Cousteau Society, and it would look like I might have been going on an adventure with them in the South Pacific somewhere on one of the Cousteau boats, but because of the interest that I had in marine biology and all that, I don't know how I wound up with that, but anyway, things took a different course. Life kind of fell apart at that point, and I didn't pursue that course. But this place, White's Point in San Pedro, California, holds a lot of memories to me. I'm going to come back again when we have more time. We're just kind of reconnoitering today, go down and get back out and play in that pool. That pool right there is the one that I remember so much. That one right there, kind of protected from the waves, crystal clear water, just a beautiful place to sit and soak it up. There's my gals, and it's time to go. Here we go, next place. Now we're in Palos Verdes Estates, and this is a place that's very dear to me in memory, and I used to live right over there. There's Torrance, we moved down to a beach over there. Here comes the wind. Block the microphone from the wind. Here we go. And my folks used to have a boat, which they kept way out there. We would bring it out here. And one time I jumped off the boat over here and got tangled up in the seaweed when I was just a little guy, right about over there. And, or somewhere out there. And I think it panicked my mom because my dad and his friend were underwater. She didn't know what to do, and I'm in there flailing around. I was really little, but I still remember that. Anyway, we're heading. There's an ultralight up there. We're going to head down and around over to Palos Verdes and get out and walk around the fountain with the little boys that have the weenies hanging out. And then we're going to go down over here to Redondo Beach and maybe, if we're lucky, maybe jump in the water for a little swim before dinner, and then head on home. Okay, now we're in Palos Verdes, in a place that holds some memories to me. So it's a Saturday, and there's got the art vendors. We popped into the little Malago Ranch Market, whatever the heck, to get some stuff. This fountain over here holds memories. There's a bride being photographed there now. I don't want to bother that. But my mom used to come here. We used to live nearby, and my mom would come here, and I think she came here to pick up her dry cleaning somewhere around here. And Lyle and I, she would usually park right around here, and Lyle and I would get out of the car while Mom got the laundry out of one of these buildings here, and we'd listen to the peacocks, and then we'd laugh because Lyle and I would come over here, and there's the bride and the groom, and we would lean on this rail right here and look at the water squirting out of these women's boobies. We thought that was the funniest thing, and it never failed to make us laugh every time we came here. We just thought that was so funny. I thought there was something with it coming out of their weenies too, but I guess not. It's just the boobies. And so Mom would be over there getting the laundry, and we Lyle will be over here leaning on this rail right here, laughing our heads off, and we could hear the peacocks up there, whatever the heck they say. We would laugh. There we go. So, time for my gals to head on over there, she have their stuff, and we'll be heading on our way over to Redondo Beach in Torrance. There we go. Well, that's it. That's it for the day. After we left the Palisades, we headed on down to Torrance, Redondo Beach area, spent a little time there, and then we were thinking about going a little further, but just thought we had enough for the day, and decided to head on back. Took a little detours coming back, stopped to see a couple of interesting places, but for the most part, it pretty much wraps up the day. Emily's taking care of some her stuff. I think Yumiko's taking a nap. I decided to head on down to the pool for a swim and relax a little bit and finish up this video. So thanks for joining us today. Nice day, another nice day about making memories for the family out here in Southern California, and a lot more fun things hopefully planning to do in the weeks ahead. I'd like to spend every Saturday doing something memorable. We'll work on it. And my wife's working on, Yumiko's working on learning how to use Excel, Microsoft Excel. And I suggested making a little spreadsheet where we can input our ideas for a weekend and plug those in and come up with a way to use Excel to help us rank them and schedule them. See what happens. Okay, take care everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.